Greetings, viewers. My name is Biggcriddi The Hedgehog, and today's review is the live-action Scooby-Doo film. Since I covered Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island for my Happy Halloween-a-thon in 2024, it was time to look at another film. So today, I will be doing the first live-action film in the 2000s with Scooby-Doo. Let's get into the history bit. Scooby-Doo was a 2002 comedy movie directed by Raja Gosnell. The film was a live-action adaptation of the popular cartoon series and featured a cast of famous actors including Freddie Prinze Jr. The film was a box office success and received mixed reviews from critics, and we are looking it over today to see if the film still holds up. So, let's take a look at Scooby-Doo. Our movie begins on a dark and foggy night at the Wow-O Toy Factory, where a Luna ghost has captured Daphne. Fred and Velma have set up traps around to catch the ghost, while Scooby and Shaggy do what they do best. As Scooby and Shaggy try to flee, their shenanigans messes up Fred and Velma's trap plan, but somehow they manage to stop the ghost. Afterwards, Daphne is upset that she is always the damsel in distress in the group, while Velma is upset that Fred always takes the credit and leaves her out. Shaggy tries his best to keep the group together, but they end up all splitting up. Skipping ahead 2 years later, Scooby and Shaggy enjoy the high life alone in a mystery machine when they are soon approached by a man requesting to solve a mystery at an amusement park called Spooky Island. Shaggy is hesitant at first because Scooby and Shaggy don't deal in spooky things, and also because the mystery gang is disbanded until the guy drops this bombshell.
And all you can eat.
All you can eat?
At the airport, Fred and Velma walk beside one another discussing what they have been doing this whole time. They soon see Daphne, Scooby, and Shaggy all at the same time as they have all gotten the invitation to solve the mystery as they make their way to Spooky Island. As they make it to Spooky Island, they meet the owner of the park, Mr. Rondon-Various, who explains to the gang that the college students and other such people have been acting strange around the park from arriving to leaving. So the gang decides to investigate the island, finding all sorts of clues, including this artifact called the Daemon-Ritis. All seems well until a bunch of monsters show up attacking the guests, as both Fred and Velma get captured by the monsters. However, Shaggy, Scooby, and Daphne all manage to escape. The next day, Daphne, Shaggy, and Scooby decide to split up and figure out what's going on and find Fred and Velma. Shaggy and Scooby run into Fred, who starts acting strange as several other guests start chasing them as Daphne gets captured again. And now I think it's a good time to talk about the deleted scenes of the film. For starters, there's a deleted scene called Daphne's Spirit Thingy. In the scene, Daphne gets taken to an underground cavern where we find out what happens to the people on the island. They get their souls taken and the monsters possess their bodies. Anyways, Shaggy and Scooby continue to get chased by Fred and the other possessed guests as they ride away on four-wheeler motorcycles. As they make it to another area of the island, Scooby notices a girl that hangs around Shaggy named Mary Jane acting like the monsters. Scooby tries to tell Shaggy as a fight then breaks out between them. Scooby then falls into a hole as he goes in after him. He enters in the same cavern that Daphne got taken to. He walks in as he sees the vat of souls when he sets Velma, Daphne, and Fred's souls free, but the destinations don't go all as well.
What the?
So yeah, after Velma defeats the monster, she finds out that the soul was Fred and he went into Daphne's body. After they all meet up, they keep switching bodies until they figure out the true purpose of the monsters and the souls, and the Daemonitis is all connected and Scooby is the key, so they decided to work together and put aside their differences to save him. So they start setting up traps around the cavern to stop their evil plan. Nearing the finale, when the ritual ceremony begins, Mr. Mondonvarious at first turns out to be the villain, using the Daemonitis to absorb all the souls into his being, including Scooby, who is the sacrifice. However, Shaggy manages to stop the ritual from happening as the true villain turns out to be Scrappy-Doo. And with all the souls he collected, he turns into this horrible CGI monster and chases the pair. Meanwhile, we get a good fight sequence between Daphne and one of the bad guys. Daphne manages to set the souls free and set the trap off, destroying the monsters at the same time. Shaggy even manages to take the Daemonitis away from Scrappy-Doo, setting the rest of the souls free. So then, happy ending. Everyone was saved, the mystery gang solved the mystery, Scrappy-Doo got arrested, and the gang continued to be a team again. And the day was saved. The end. Alright, it's time to give my results of the movie. The film was praised for its faithful adaptation of the classic cartoon, capturing the essence of the characters while adding a modern twist. The film's humor and action appealed to younger audiences and the nostalgic fans of the original series. However, some critics felt that the plot was predictable and that the acting, while solid, lacked depth. Overall, the consensus was that Scooby-Doo was a fun and entertaining film that delivered on its promise to provide a memorable experience. Well, this concludes my review. Thank you all for watching. My name is Biggcriddi The Hedgehog. We'll see you next time.